Goddess pose variations. From a standing position, step the feet wide. Externally rotate at the hips, turn the toes out, knees out, thighs spiral outward. Sink into your goddess squat. Let's bring the elbows or forearms down to the inner knees. Try not to round through the back here. Try to keep a nice straight spine. And while we're here, let's just start by getting a feel for the grounding in the feet. So rock between the left foot and the right foot. Take any breaks that you need. So a break would be just coming out of it and then sinking right back into it. When you pour the weight into the left foot, feel the loading in the left hip. Feel the muscles around the hip squeeze and support you. And same on the right side. Pour weight into the right foot. Feel the muscles in the right hip squeeze and support. And feel where you're pouring weight in the feet. Try and really broaden throughout the whole foot, including the heel. Okay, once you get a feel for grounding in the feet, let's come to center. And with the strength of your arms and shoulders, push the knees wide as you sink the hips down. Let's add some strength. So with the arms resisting, squeeze the knees in. They're not actually going to move in space, but you'll feel the activation of the inner thighs and groin. So squeeze the knees in against the forearms and release. Option to squeeze as many muscles in your body as you like to stabilize. Squeeze, press the knees in against the forearms, and now release, pull the knees wide. Rise up, let's take a little break, straighten the hips, maybe push the pelvis forward for a counter stretch. Take a breath to release any tension. And now sink back into a more shallow goddess squat with the hands on the knees. For this variation, feel the tractioning of the spine. So you want to straighten the arms, push down through the hands, and don't shrug the shoulders. You almost want to unshrug the shoulders as you sink the hips down. Imagine that your hips are being pulled down to the earth and the crown of your head is being pulled up toward the sky. Breathe up and down the length of the spine here. You can even bring the hands in a little closer to the hip crease, and that will help you feel traction even more. Pulling the pelvis, really pushing the pelvis down. Last option is to add some breath retention. In the yogic tradition, the Hatha yogic tradition, this is called Agni Sara. I'm going to lift up my shirt so you can see the breath retention that's happening here with an optional traction at the same time. On an exhale, you release all the breath. Hold the breath at the exhalation. And without inhaling in, use the force of your inhale to pull the belly in and up toward the diaphragm. This will help you feel a stretch along the abdominal muscles, sometimes even the deep hip flexors. Okay, so deep breath in. Exhale all the way out. Hold the breath and then pull in with the strength of the inhale. Let it go, breathe in, do that a few times. Take as many calming breaths in between Agni Sara sets as you like. One more, or as many as you like, as many or as few. And release.